Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So we're going to reflect on one of the offenses while chanting the holy name of the Lord. And in Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Namachintamani, Harinam Chintamani book, he brings to mind, to focus, that the worst of all offenses was expressed by Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur. Now one may assume that the worst offense is Vaishnava Nindana, or offending, blaspheming devotees of the Lord who dedicated their lives. Or one may assume or guess the third offense, to blaspheme or disobey the order of the spiritual master, consider him a common ordinary man. Or one may assume the Papa Buddhi, to commit sins while on the strength of chanting the holy name. But these are all second only to the worst of all offenses according to Haridas Thakur, and that is to maintain material attachments and conceptualize the me and mine egoism. I'm a sannyasi, I'm a brahmachari, I'm this, I'm that, and this is mine, these are my followers, this is my position. Haridas Thakur claims to Gauranga Mahaprabhu in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's described that this is the hardest and worst of all the offenses, because one may be wearing tilak and saffron and chanting his rounds, but if he has this conception of me, I am this kind of ashram, I'm this kind of varna, this is a very difficult and dangerous position. This is called upadi by Rupa Goswami, upadi, misconception, and is born of the arrogance and false ego. So dambo darpo, pride, desire for prestige within the community of devotees, egotism, conceit, vanity. These all come from this material attachment of I am this and I am that. I am, the master. By my efforts, I can succeed. By my efforts, I can accomplish and fulfill my material desires. So Haridas Thakur was explaining to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is the worst of all offenses. I, me, mine. So even though one may be chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and he may consider himself a very senior devotee, if he still maintains material attachments, subtle and gross, the subtle ones being adoration, distinction, and profit, as described by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, these are subtle manifestations of sex desire. So therefore, this is the worst of all offenses that we have to mitigate in order to come to Sudha Nam. If not, we can't taste the Prema Nam or Sudha Nam of chanting the holy name, the sweet taste of the holy name. And Krishna absolutely will not reveal himself through his holy name. We know that, we learn that Krishna and his holy name are completely the same. They're absolute, and there's no difference. Namachintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. So Krishna's name is non-different, but that is not revealed to us if we're in the stage of namabhasa, which means the intermediary stage. Bhasa means shadow reflection. So you're not chanting the holy name, you're chanting a reflection of the holy name. You're not, just like the sun when it's rising, first the daylight comes and the horizon becomes orangish. And then later on the sun will rise. So in the intermediary stages, we're practicing namabhas, where we're committing offenses while chanting the holy name of the Lord. And therefore, the gift of prema bhakti, the gift of Sudha, pure chanting of the holy name, is not manifest. Krishna won't manifest the holy name to you. Just like you may say, Hare, those are 4 letters in the alphabet, H-A-R-N-E. That's what you're chanting if you don't come to Sudha. You're simply chanting these letters, and of course, you will get moksha. In the intermediary stage, this holy name relieves us of all sinful activities that we may have committed in millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of lifetimes. So yeah, you have moksha, but that's not the ultimate gift that once is being given by Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Namacharya Haridas Thakur. They're trying to give us the golden pot of prema, and that only comes with the Sudha, pure chanting of the holy name, devoid of the 10 offenses. Therefore, we have to do what is called Atmanivedan. We have to surrender. We have to embrace the 6 limbs of surrender given by Rupa Goswami, to accept those things favorable, to reject those things unfavorable, to expect Krishna's protection, to accept Krishna as our maintainer, to have complete faith that Krishna will always protect me. Krishna is my maintainer. Acceptance and rejecting of unfavorable practices in devotional service. These 6 limbs have to be embraced, given by Rupa Goswami in the Upadeshamrita. So that is our business. Atmanivedanam, to surrender everything, not to consider that by my own efforts I can make, by my own efforts I am accomplishing so much success. It's only by the holy name's efforts. The 6 limbs of surrender are very important. So the first one is to accept those things which are favorable towards devotional service, to reject things unfavorable, to always see that Krishna is my protector, and always know that Krishna is my maintainer, to always remain meek and humble in all situations, like Haridas Thakur, and ultimately to be always dependent on Krishna. Throw oneself at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, always being dependent on Krishna. The 6 limbs of surrender, in which will enable us to continue chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.